changed. You can trust the Swearingen name. Go out and vote, Janice Swearingen, Washington. Ain't nothing changed. You can trust the Swearingen name. Go out and vote, Janice Swearingen, Washington. Down in District 4, Swearingen running again. The Swearingen name you can trust the way it's always been. Working for the people is what Jana would do. Vote Janice Swearingen, Washington, we counting on you. I know you're happy with the move made in District 4. Vote Janice Swearingen, Washington, and keep getting more. Candidate for the people, you can't go wrong. Make the right vote now, a legacy lives on. Ain't nothing changed. You can trust the Swearingen name. Go out and vote Janice Swearingen, Washington. Ain't nothing changed. You can trust the Swearingen name. Go out and vote Janice Swearingen, Washington.
Paid for by the committee to elect Janice Swearingen, Washington, City Council District 4, Juliet Whitell Pittman, Treasurer.
This is Thaddeus Matthews, and I'm here with LaVon. You told me that you've been suffering from erectile dysfunction for how many years?
Almost 10 years.
It hadn't been working properly for 10 whole years.
That's right.
Tell me what happened, man.
When I bought some of that Erector coffee,
Yeah.
and they cured me.
Wait a minute. You bought some Erector coffee,
Yeah.
and the problem that you've had for 10 years
Went away.
was cured
It went away.
with one cup of coffee?
One cup.
How long did it take for you to feel the effects?
15 minutes.
15 minutes.
That's right.
And now you can have sex whenever you get ready.
That's right.
How did your wife feel when you took the Erector?
Surprise.
10 whole years.
10 whole years.
So you're telling my audience that Erector really works.
It really works.
Yours wasn't working for 10 whole years correctly.
That's right.
And you took one cup of coffee,
One cup.
of the Erector coffee,
Yeah.
and now it's working.
It's working.
You've been using these Viagra's.
Viagra, which I'm going to throw away now.
You're going to throw these Viagra's away.
Throw them away.
Was there any side effect?
Yeah, on that.
Side effects with Viagra. But did you have any side effects with the Erector?
No whatsoever.
Would you recommend that any man that has an erectile dysfunction problem get him some Erector?
I would advise them to do it now.
This man's not ashamed. He had a problem for 10 years having an erection. One cup of Erector coffee, and now he's a happy man. How many days will it last for you?
3 days.
You sure you done worked it for 3 days?
3 days.
3 days it worked for you?
That's right.
And you finna go and get you something, ain't you?
Still going strong.
Still going strong. That's Yvonne. And we're gonna make sure that you stay erect with Erector.
Get it, y'all.
If your soldier won't study war no more, I mean your erection is dead. Well, for $10, go by Shop and Save, $14.99 South 3rd, and let it live once again.
Hi, my name is Zoe Walls, and this is my dad, Tony Walls, the owner of Shop and Save, and we would like to personally thank you for 25 great years of service.
When you're looking for the best soul food in town, the only place to come, whether you're in South Memphis, whether you're in North Memphis, in fact, it's worth driving all the way across town. Shop and Save, $14.99 South 3rd, where you can get some of the best food, whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, right here. In fact, I think I'm gonna take time out right now and give me some turkey wings, give me some candy yams, give me some of them Northern beans, give me some of that cobbler. In fact, ladies and gentlemen, you need to do just like me. Come on down to Shop and Save, $14.99 South 3rd, celebrating 25 years of doing business in the hood.
Welcome to Shop and Save, where we hope to keep your appetite just right. Jump before 8, don't be late. I'm Rita Lachey. I stay in Memphis, I don't play in Memphis. We appreciate you being here. Come and see me. Come on down.
Hey you, this is Zeb, owner of Finding Credit Solution. Have you heard about those credit repair companies that's just taking people money and not providing results? Or maybe you heard about people having these straight up crazy stories from these credit repair companies. Well, we are completely different. We will do your credit repair for free until you see results, then you pay us. And we have affordable fees, as low as $39.99 a month. So if you really want to get results, you're trying to get a new house, maybe get a new car, refinance bad debt, it's time for you to go to our website, fcsfinalcreditsolution.com, or just give us a call, 901-450-4665. We work with anybody all over the country, and we're looking forward to helping you better your credit.
For $39.99 a month, you too can be on a path of accomplishing all of your goals that you had set for 2022 going into the new year, okay? So what I want you to do is visit our website, fcsfinalcreditsolution.com. Take a look at all of our reviews, all of our testimonials, then fill out an intake form so we can get in contact with you and personally help you on your new credit repair journey.
Did you know that anyone that is charging you for credit repair in advance is scamming you and breaking the law? Call the expert, Finer Credit Solution. Call now, 901-450-4665, anywhere in the country. One of the greatest discomforts that I have in life is my aching knees. I've had chronic pain in my knees for about the last 10 years or more. I done tried WD-40, I done tried the medicine for the horses, I've tried every damn thing that I could do to get rid of this pain, but I had not. And I was wondering what I should do. As I walk through airports, as I walk around the city of Memphis and around this country, then I was contacted by a nurse with all of them alphabets behind her name, like the ABCs, that said, I can help your pain. In fact, she contacted my wife, and my wife, she knows I don't like to talk to many people. But I met Tanya Jones, who is a health consultant dealing with chronic pain. And to show you that she knows exactly what she's doing, she's an MSN, she's a RNC, a CPC, a CPMC, a CHWC, NEA-BC. She's the whole damn alphabet. And if you want the pain to leave your knees or any other area of your body, Jones Healthcare Consulting and Coaching Service.
Call Tanya at 901-300-6858.
Now she thinks she's a star. No matter where your pain is located on your body, whether it's in your knees, whether it's in your arms, whether it's in your shoulders, and you want real relief from your chronic pain, then you need to get in contact with the chronic pain consultant, Tanya Jones, and get you some of this here, and your pains will go away. And don't forget that On Demand can be shipped to you anywhere in the country. Just call right now, 901-300-6858, 901-300-6858, or go to the website, www.ondemandpainrelief.com.
Hi, I'm Mayor Marco McClendon. Over my first 3.5 years, West Memphis have grown more than any time in our city's history. With over $1 billion in capital investment, including 2,000 jobs for economic development, we are moving forward. I have shown leadership during the time of crisis, and I'm proud to say our city is safer because we have been able to reduce crime by more than 50%. We have invested over $80 million in our drainage system, new facilities, and infrastructure, all while maintaining a balanced budget. So let's keep our winning streak going.
If you wanna know what's Thaddeus, if you wanna grow, ask Thaddeus, he will let you know, yeah, yeah. What's Thaddeus? It's the Thaddeus Matthews Show. He's not afraid to tell the truth. He is the one that will inform you.
And good evening to you. Welcome again to the Thaddeus Matthews Show. And if you thought it was safe, it is absolutely, positively not. Y'all like that theme song? Yeah. If you notice that the voice on that is the same one that you hear in the Jana Swearingen. Wait a minute. Yes, Corey.
Hey, I think when I got it on, you got on a yellow T-shirt tonight, don't you?
I got a yellow T-shirt on, Corey.
Okay, I got it on there.
Okay. Your commercial will be coming up in just a minute.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Matthew.
All right. That's Corey, one of the owners of the Crumpies Midtown. Yeah. But let me explain something before I get into our show tonight. One of the reasons that you as a small business owner should be advertising with me is because I can get you on and get you produced and get you on the air in the matter of hours. One of the other things, other than the fact that I have a very large platform, is the factor that many, most of medias will not give you any more than 30 or 60 seconds. But I go out of the way for the individuals that spend money with me. Okay? I go out the way. And I'm going to debut now what I did today. I cut this commercial at 12 o'clock today. And it's in the system and it's ready to go. And they will be on until the end of the year. And I'm encouraging those of you that who are not jealous, who understand business. It doesn't matter whether you like me or not. It's about you making business or having business and making money for your particular business. And again, I try to put a little comedy sometimes in some of the commercials. And I want to look, let me do this also while I'm doing this, on Jones Healthcare. Tanya Jones. I need you not to call her for several days. Tanya is in the hospital. She's had many strokes. And I talked to her this evening, and many of you are calling her. I know you want your little pains to go, but if she answers the phone and tells you that she's in the hospital, come on now. Go to her website. Her husband is going to prepare the orders and send the orders out. Go to www.ondemandpainrelief.com. Okay? So you're still going to get your order. Just don't try to have no conversation. And the lady in the hospital, come on now. All right? All right. All right, Corey. Corey has not seen the commercial as of yet because I didn't get it from my videographer.
Power on.
To right at 6 o'clock.
Connection successful.
And I want to know what, Corey, I'm going to call you back, see what you think about the commercial. And those of you who are watching and you own businesses, I can get you on the air. Okay. Not only will this commercial be on this show, but it will also be on my Facebook page. And anytime that you go see any of my shows, you will be able to see the commercial again, but it will also be listed in my list of posters. Okay? All right, let's see what you think about this. It's lunchtime, and I'm inviting you to eat at one of the places that I eat. Crumpy's Hot Wings Midtown. Man, that's a brand that's been in the Memphis area for over 32 years. Located at 1607 Madison Avenue in Midtown. And man, ooh, I'm gonna have me some lunch. Love this chicken. Let me dip a little bit of this chicken in here. Fried green tomatoes. Man, this is good. And I'm inviting you, if you're in the Midtown area, you're downtown Memphis, if you work in the hospitals, you work downtown, you can get as many pieces of chicken as you want. From 5 pieces all the way to 100 pieces. And look, and just looking at here, they get all various flavors. Sweet red chili, honey garlic, sweet teriyaki, zesty lemon pepper, and it goes on. They also have hush puppies. They also have fish. They've got all types of burgers and all types of sandwiches. So for your lunch, the place that you need to go is the place that I come to, and that is Crumpy's Midtown. Y'all excuse me, I ain't got no mouths for to come eating this chicken. Look, if you spend $20, they will deliver to you. They've got, let's see who they got. They got Grubhub. They got, I'm eating this chicken now. This chicken good now. Uber Eats and DoorDash. And guess what? They open 7 days a week. Monday through Thursdays from 10:30 a.m. to 10 o'clock at night. Fridays and Saturdays from 10:30 until 2 a.m. And on Sundays from 11 o'clock until 7 p.m. Get out of church and come by Crumpy's, a name that has been in Memphis for over 32 years. Chicken, French fries, fried green tomatoes. Y'all think how thick that is? An accessory of anything else that you want to eat. Come on, join the custom pastor at Crumpy's Hot Wings Midtown. And as I heard somebody say once, you sure will be glad you did. All right, that's the new Crumpy's Midtown advertising that will be on this show until the end of the year. What you think about? What you think about it? What you think about it?
Hello?
What you think about it, Corey?
Oh, that was out of sight, Mr. Matt, dude. Well spent Crumpy's Midtown money for advertising.
Yes. Yeah. Did your sister see it?
Well spent Crumpy's Midtown money for advertising.
I got an echo on your phone.
Okay, yeah.
So, you
How about that, Miss Matthews?
Okay. Well, I'm glad, my brother, that we were able to make you happy. You like the way I put that drone up in there and took that view from the sky?
Yeah, that area view, it was out of sight. He got both sides of the facility there.
Okay. All right. So, brother, thank you again for your business. And tell you what, if every month you can get me one more customer, I'll keep you at that very same price.
It sounds like a deal. I'll be on top of it.
All right, man. Thank you so
All
much.
right. Have a good night.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, crumpets. Ooh. You know, I violated today. I hadn't had no fried food in a while. Woo! That chicken show was good. But you can go there. See, I even got one of the menus here. They got onion rings there too. They even got buffalo fish. Lord have mercy. Chicken tenders. And if you order $20 worth and you work downtown, they're going to deliver it. Get you some DoorDash and Grubhub and all them other peoples. And look, let this business, excuse me, company's Hot Wings Midtown. That's Corey, one of the owners. Okay? Yeah, okay. Woo. Yeah, we even put the drone cam up in there. Name me somebody else in Memphis that can do it the way I do it. Nobody. Nobody. I'm often imitated, but I never duplicated. It's, y'all can tell I'm losing weight too, so I can't go by that every day. But them onion rings, go in there and get you some. Okay. Yeah. Asked if they could maybe get a location one day soon, like in South Haven. That's a franchise, and he's looking for other locations to locate his business in. Those of you, I'll be leaving town Wednesday of next week. If the Lord says the same, and I hope that he does, this time next week, I will be in Florida. I will be in Miami. I need to. Man, I've been so frustrated about some things that, man, it's just, but see, I'm at a point in my life that it's all about Thaddeus. It's all about my happiness. It's all about my peace of mind. And anything that cannot adjust to my peace of mind and my happiness, well, I don't need it. It's just that simple. I don't even deal with people that can't fit into my space, my peace space. Okay? I don't need that. All right, but I ain't gonna get into all of that tonight. Man, I'm gonna be on that ship sailing out of the port of Miami on next Thursday. I'll be back into Miami it will report on that following Monday. Then I'm gonna catch a plane and come right on back into
Memphis. All right. Well, the show today, and those of you that want to advertise, you need to call me tomorrow. I can have you on the air by Monday. 901-949-3000. Now, if you want one like that with the drone and all of that, it's $1,500 to the end of the year. The other commercials, where I do the voice and put photos and things on that, that's $1,000. You can call me tonight after the show. You can text me and leave me a message, and I'll give you a call when I get off the air. I got a call from Miss Ralston today. I would take it that she works with the Joe Brown for Mayor campaign. And she says that Joe is out of town and was trying to put together a time to bring for me to talk to him about his bid for the mayor of the city of Memphis. My question tonight, and I'm going to open up the phone lines. I feel a sneeze up there somewhere. It just won't come down. My question for you tonight and for the citizens of Memphis is, Joe Brown electable? And it brings me no water up here. Is Joe Brown electable? He's known as Crazy Joe. He's rambunctious. He will say whatever comes up, it comes out. I can't get mad at him because I guess I'm like that as well. But is Joe Brown what you want in a mirror? Now, my choice as of right now is Floyd Bond. Okay. Floyd Bond. I think that Floyd Bond can raise the necessary monies to run this race. It's going to take about $1 million. The sheriff has white support. I think that there will be whites who will not get into the race because Floyd Bond is in the race. I would have to talk to Joe. I need to hear what Joe's platform is going to be. And especially when it comes to crime. I need to know what I'm like you, Tony knows, I'm reserving my judgment until I talk with Judge Joe Brown. Now, more than likely, Joe was on TV, near 20 years or more? At about between 15 and 19 million dollars a year. Here's somebody said Memphis needs a mayor around 40 to 45 years old. You sound like a damn fool. Why? And I'm going to invite you to call me. Excuse me. Need me some water and mail in here. But why do you think we need a mayor 40 to 45 years old? Will the episode last, I believe it was last Wednesday, Joe Brown was a judge before television. So, damn, don't you think we know that? Don't try to get no damn brownie points. Shit, don't you think we know Joe Brown was a judge before television? But we also know the judge went through. So, Cinnamon, you says that he's a yes man to the white folk. Call me, Cinnamon, or I'm going to block you. Because, see, I need you to define what you say. You say that Floyd is a yes man to white folk. Are you talking what you know, or are you talking out of your cocksucker? Cinnamon, 901-231-9239.
Power off.
Call me, Cinnamon.
Power on.
Or
Connection successful.
Because, see, I don't want people making these crazy statements and you can't back up. You got to have a reason for what you're saying. So, Cinnamon, Sunshine, call me. 901-231-9239. Or I'm going to block you. See, I don't want you out on my pages making ridiculous statements. And you ain't got nothing to back up what you're saying. So, because, see, otherwise I'm going to think you're just a motherfucker that's just talking. If you can substantiate, don't make comments that you can't substantiate. Someone asks, is Joe Brown from Memphis? Yes, he lives here in Memphis. When he was on TV, he had a home in California and had a home here in Memphis. See, back the shit that you come out your mouth. Well, Cinnamon, last chance, 901-231-9239. Or you just a motherfucker just running your mouth. Apparently. You go. Okay. They keep saying it on TV. And are you a dumb motherfucker that everything that the media is bringing to you,
or political pundits are bringing to you that you follow those statements? She gone. One of the things that I want to know is, how will Joe Brown deal with the statement he made on last Thursday night, I believe, Wednesday night or Thursday night, at a political gathering? Let's listen to it again.
Why do you feel like your picture is needed at a time like this for a black man instead of uplifting a black woman?
What's this?
Sorry, but some things men do real well. And one of the main problems is, I don't want to get crude about it, but some places you need to go to exercise leadership. Some of the good ladies in here will get drugged into an abandoned apartment and raped. That's one of the problems. Meanwhile, these rape kits that have not been tested, thanks to chicanery, is a bad thing. Now, I've made a lifetime of protecting womanhood and promoting manhood. I've always been about that. And maybe when we get things cleaned up and squared away, then a lady can come in here and she can have something that's decent. This is the first degree murder capital of the United States of America, and I don't talk about street crime. This is a place where it is rampant with old, ancient corruption that needs to be rooted out. It is rooted in the inefficiencies and lack of context and apprehension of what needs to be done for industry. It is not safe for women to walk around on these streets right now, and somebody's got to come in and make it a safe place before women can have half a chance to do what they need to do.
Thank you, Jim.
Oh, well, that don't have to be.
As we learned, the life and legacy of Brother
was, why not support a woman in the race?
Hello, this is Rick Harrell of RH Counseling and Consulting, located at 1331 Union Avenue.
Rick Harrell, call back, goddammit. You saw me talking. Don't interrupt me, goddammit. Rick Harrell. I know that name. You got something you want to say? And many people find nothing wrong in what Joe said.
Hello, this is Rick Harrell of RH Counseling.
No, I don't know what you're... Is there a woman in Memphis that can run this city? Now, I see one woman that has officially said that she wants to be mayor of the city of Memphis. Avalon Idiot, I believe that's what your name is. Avalon Idiot Coleman. Yeah, I know the name Rick Harrell. See, you talking about you want somebody 40 to 45 years. Who? See, you motherfuckers come up with these ideas and suggestions, but who? Is there a woman? Karen Camper is not the woman for mayor of Memphis. Come on, Rick Howard, you got something you want to say to me? Say it.
Hello?
Rick Harold, you interrupted me. You interrupted me while I'm talking on my program. What's on your mind?
I'm sorry. That's what I was driving. So I wasn't watching the program. When someone had called me to tell me that you were asking the question about he had an open forum in terms of substantiating why you thought that Floyd Bonner would be the white man's pick. And so I was just calling in. I didn't know that you were. Like I said, I'm not watching the program. I'm actually driving in the car right now.
You probably don't even watch me, Rick Harold.
Huh?
You probably don't even watch me.
Oh yeah, I do.
Okay.
I watch you all. I'm just getting off work right now.
All right. What is your opinion on this?
Well, first of all, let me say this, guys. Now I don't know firsthand who Floyd Bonner. I actually worked for Floyd Bonner. I retired from the County Sheriff Department.
I know you, don't I, Rick?
Huh?
Don't I know you?
Yeah, you know me very well. There, you see me. You know me. I was over pre-trial at one point. So yeah, you know me. You know who I am.
Okay.
Good friend. Yeah. All
right. So give me your views. Jennings Bernard, I'm gonna come to you in just a minute. Go ahead with your views on this, Rick.
Okay, I will. And appreciate you taking the call,
Sure.
Dash. Well, first of all, we got to look at this, Dash. I think this race is really serious, of course.
Sure.
And we have to look at this. You know, I was there when they ran Floyd Bonner against the Republican candidate, which was actually Dale Lane.
Okay.
And at that particular time, you know, I didn't know some of the things I know now about the current sheriff. And I never did understood that, you know, the diehard Republicans, right-wing Republicans were with him against a Republican. So that didn't make sense at first initially, but I thought that because I knew a lot of those right-wing Republicans did not like Dale Lane, and that they knew that he would probably get rid of them if he became sheriff, that was the reason they were going with Floyd Bonner. Well, after serving in that administration, I saw something totally different. I saw that your current sheriff, he didn't run the sheriff department. He don't run it now. He don't make any major decisions. And his chief deputy at that particular time was the one that was making all the decisions when I was there, the major decisions.
Who was that person when you were
the chief deputy was Scott Wright.
Okay.
That's who the chief deputy was. He's no longer there, what I understand. I'm gone. I retired. So, but he was making the decisions. So, and you take this particular race that he ran this time. When have you known that you've been very involved in politics around this city for a long time? And when have you ever known the sheriff department to never run a Republican against a Democrat, white or black?
All right, but now let me answer you, Rick. Was this not a decision that was made by the party?
Oh yeah, it was a decision not to run anybody against them in the party because the Republican Party has everything to gain from selecting it. Understand this, that they know it's hard for them to win. The party know it's hard for them to win in Memphis and Shelby County. Now, they don't have the numbers anymore. Okay? They moved out of the county. They don't have the numbers. So what we will do is we will buy up some folk that look like you and me to do our bidding.
So, wait a minute. Rick Harold.
Yes, sir.
Are you saying that the Republican Party, and we have to remember that this particular race is a nonpartisan race.
Yes, it is.
Are you saying that persons in the Republican Party have bought Floyd Bonner?
I am saying that the Republican Party.
Wait a minute. That's a yes or no. Come on.
Hold on.
Don't dance with me.
But I can't say if they. When I said bought, let me clarify what I mean by bought.
Okay.
Okay. Let me tell you why I be about. I can't say somebody's giving him money or things like that. I'm saying when I said bought, I mean that the Republican Party knows that he's their guy and that he will do what they want him to do. They know that. They know that. They know that. Matter of fact, I've had people in the Republican Party to tell me that. Personally, that we want Floyd. We think he's doing an awesome job. And it's because they know, he is doing an awesome job for them. So we talk about this mayor's race, which is a nonpartisan race.
Rick, I got to stop you there. So what is it then that Floyd Bonner is doing for the Republicans, or let's just say whites? What is it particularly, man? Tell me the particular that he's doing.
So what he's doing particularly for the Republican Party? What do you mean? You said particularly what he's doing.
They know that he's going to do what they want. So what is it that
I mean, when you serve in the office there, especially in the sheriff department, or even if you're talking about this mayor's race, you know this well as I do, Thaddeus, that there are people that benefit from certain politicians being in office. You know that is.
Of course.
Democrat or Republican. Okay?
Of course.
Huh?
Yes, you're right.
Okay. So I'm saying that if the Republican Party would choose, I'm talking about right-wing Republicans now, would choose a black man, and supposedly who's a Democrat. Who's a Democrat? But he's a Democrat. So why would they choose him over Dale Lane, who's a diehard Republican? Why would they choose him over, or not even put a Republican in the race against a black Republican, a black Democrat?
Rick, first of all, I don't give a damn about a Democrat or a Republican. I'm not trying to save the party. But the whole political game is about wins and losses.
Oh, yeah.
Who could the Republican Party put in the race against Floyd Bonner that's winnable?
Oh, Dave, come on now.
Come on. No, tell me.
I'm going to tell you. There's several people they could put in the race against a Floyd Bonner. And you're talking about in what? In terms of this mayor's race?
No, let's talk about we'll talk about the mayor's race, because the sheriff's race, I understood the sheriff's race. That I don't think that was anybody that the Republicans could have ran that could have beat Floyd Bonner as the Shelby County sheriff.
Okay. Do you think that Floyd Bonner would have been sheriff if the Republican Party had gotten behind Dale Lane in the first race?
I don't know.
Absolutely not.
That's a hard race to call. Now, I do know that the Republicans did not put the money or the support behind Dale Lane. That's the reason he.
Why is that? Why would they do that? When they've never done nothing like that.
Didn't like him.
Why would they?
Could it be that they thought they were playing chess and not playing checkers, and say he can't win?
Who Dale can win?
Yeah. He didn't win, did he? He didn't win.
No, he did not, because they did not support him. They didn't support him at all.
Dale had advertising. Dale sent out the mail outs.
Okay.
Is it possible that Republicans in the county did not want Dale Lane?
Yeah. I agree with that. Things. I'm not arguing with you about that. It was quite obvious they didn't want him. The question becomes why didn't they want him? Could it be possible? That they didn't want him because they already had their pick and who will benefit them the most by choosing the one that they chose? Could that be possible?
Rick, you have not told me yet, how has Floyd Bonner benefited the Republican Party?
So you're trying to ask me. You asked me a question, in a way that you're trying to give me the Republican Party.
Isn't that what we're talking about?
And let me say it this way, Thaddeus, because I don't have to say the party itself, but the party itself. Because when we talk about Republicans, I have friends in the Republican Party who are individuals, who are things like that. So I'm not looking at the party as a whole.
Okay.
But I'm looking at it from the standpoint of there are people in that party, and there are people that benefit from any politician being in a particular office. So the point I'm making is there are people that benefit, and most of them are Republicans that benefit. I can look at, let me make an example. You said be specific.
Okay.
Well, when I was in the sheriff department, I didn't see, when you look at his command staff, his command staff don't look like you and I. Don't look like you and I, so they benefit.
So
those are all Republicans.
Are you
they
saying,
benefit that way.
Are you saying that there? Wait a minute. Now, are you saying that there are no blacks on the command staff?
I did not say that. I didn't say no blacks. So I said his command staff don't look like you and I. When I say that, I mean how many blacks are there?
Can you expect the entire command staff to be black?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that I do not expect the whole command staff. The sheriff department has never had a command staff that's been all black. You usually had too many command staff that was black, period. But if you got a black sheriff, the command staff should have looked at not just black, but in terms of a female as well. There was no real diversity in terms of his command staff. None. There's no real diversity. You got one or two black folk on the staff.
So are you saying
promotions are not done fairly in the sheriff department when it relates to African Americans, and you got a black sheriff?
Rick,
what's wrong with that?
Rick, are you saying that because he's black, the majority of his command staff should be black, or
I am saying that you know what? Not that you should be fair in the process. You should be fair in the process. People who are qualified to be in those positions. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. So
that's what I'm saying. That has not happened. Right. So you ask for specific. That's one specific right there.
Let me ask you this, Rick. So what candidate are you going to be supporting in this race?
I don't even know that, because you know, I'll be honest with you, I'm not actually. I don't think any of them are outstanding for what we see right now. I'm trying to wait till the dust settles, see what else is going to happen. But I can tell you this much: I'm quite convinced, and I hadn't settled on anybody yet, but I'm quite convinced that Floyd Bonham ain't qualified to be the mayor of Memphis.
You sound like
and
you mad.
Why I say that is because
you sound like you mad at Floyd.
Huh?
Did you retire or did Floyd fire you?
Oh no, he didn't fire me. Now I am not a disgruntled employee at all. I walked away. I quit.
Why did you
quit? I quit because of
Why did you quit?
I quit, but that's because I'm not a yes boy myself. I don't kiss behind. I'm that black man on that NAD in Django. He had never seen somebody like me before. He can tell you if you want to. You can call him up and put him on. He can tell you how I left. Now he might want to tell you that he got rid of me or was going to get rid of me, but I quit. I left the job because I could not do what I was seeing anymore, and I couldn't deal with even the corruption that I saw going on. I'm not going to get into all that. I'm going to leave that.
What kind of corruption did you see?
I'm not getting into that.
Why? You're a citizen. If there is corruption in the sheriff's department, then you should be, as a citizen, a former.
It's always been corrupt. Police department, most police departments around the country, but I'm not going to get into specifics in terms of that. As that relates to me, I'll keep that close to the vest.
Why?
Because it's for me.
Then why bring it up? Why are you going to say that there is corruption and then you can't say what's corrupt? What has he done that's corrupt?
That's for me to know. Okay. That's for me to know. That's all I'll say on that.
Rick,
that's for me to know.
Rick,
that's where I stand on.
Rick, thank you for calling, brother.
You asked the question, Thaddeus.
But you won't
I
give me
just called
the damn
in to give some answers about what I know.
You're dancing, Rick.
Huh?
You're dancing.
Yeah.
How you gonna say that there was corruption and you can't speak on what the corruption was? You want to hold it close to your chest.
Okay. Well, I'm not like some of your other callers, man. I've spoken on what I was speaking on, and I'll leave it at that.
But you ain't said nothing. You sound
I don't have to go into all the other things that I experienced while I was in the sheriff's department. I don't have to do that.
I'm sure by now the sheriff is listening. So
I hope he is listening.
Yeah.
I hope he is listening.
Yeah.
I hope he is listening. I hope he calls in.
No, he ain't
I hope he's listening. That doesn't scare me that the sheriff is listening. He knows me. He know I'm not that. I'm that Negro on that nag.
Okay, Rick.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm him. I ain't scared of nothing that him or the sheriff department think. I've been threatened by the sheriff department. Thaddeus.
You did what now?
Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. I've had certain threats that have come my way in terms of people sending messages to me. Now I don't know how true they are, but people send messages through the sheriff department to my business about things in terms of how I left and what I know. And so no, I'm not scared of anybody. I'm not fear no man, nobody in the department. So I've spoken on what I need to speak on in terms of your question. Irrelevant, and if at another time it needs to come out, I'll deal with that.
Rick,
I'm not dealing with that.
Rick, you ain't said nothing.
Okay, yeah. I tried to answer the best I could, man. And so that's all I got for you. If you don't feel like I said it,
well, I don't.
I'm just trying to come in on what I knew. Okay, that's all.
But I'm waiting to see whose campaign I see you in.
I am too. I'm trying to figure that out too fast right now. I don't know yet. I'm not getting in of them. Like I said, I don't think any of them are outstanding at this point. I'm just waiting to see the dust settle. But I'm just speaking from the standpoint of what I know about that particular candidate. Okay?
What you know,
and that's all I have to say about that. Those are my beliefs, only, and I'm not trying to convince anybody anything else. That's all.
You brought up the word corruption, and the corruption that you saw. Isn't that what you said? Corruption that you saw.
Yeah, I mean,
but you won't say what the corruption is that you saw. That's weak, brother.
Well, that is. I don't have to disclose that on your program.
You wasted.
I saw plenty of it, so I don't have to deal with that.
You don't wasted enough of my damn time. Have a good one, brother.
Yeah, have a good one.
But I will pull and find out the reason that you walked away. Cause you're mad. I got a call, and I know I'm gonna call Jennings. Jennings called me. I know Jennings is not a Floyd fan either. We did radio together for years.
Bernard.
All right, Jennings, what you got to say?
Oh man, let me tell you something. Everything that man has said is true. The stuff that he said is corrupt. It is corrupt, and I don't think he has to say what it is, because that may be his secret that he needs to expose at the right time. Now, let me say this to you. I've worked there for over 20 years at the sheriff department. Now, you want to ask me some things about Floyd Bunner? I'll be glad to tell you.
All right, Jennings, can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, I can hear you.
All right, then don't talk over me.
Hey, brother, you know I know the business. I ain't gonna talk over you. You asked me a question. I'm just telling you that.
All right, we know Rick Harold is full of shit. You know.
Oh no, he's not full of shit.
We do. Jennings, we've been doing this thing, well over 20-some years.
Yes, over that.
Okay. Well, hell, don't make me feel older than I am tonight. And I know that you are not. So whether you or Rick Harold bring up the word corruption, that's a serious accusation. Tell us what is corrupt. What is it that Floyd Bunner has done that is corrupt?
Well, let me say this to you. That is, I cannot speak on any. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, I cannot speak to any corruption. What Rick know is what Rick know. What I know is Floyd Bonner has been a tap dancing, in your words, handkerchief head Negro ever since I've known him, and I trained him when he first came to the sheriff's department in '78. He had tap danced his way from being a patrolman all the way up to where he is now. I know Negroes, you know Negroes, and I know how Negroes tap dance. This man has never earned anything legitimate as a deputy sheriff. He is tap danced, played with these white folks. White folks have figured out how to be in control by getting a handkerchief head Negro to tap dance on their behalf. I know this man, and I know him well. And I'm just saying to you and to the public, you got a handkerchief head Negro that the white folks have gotten another Stephen, another Stephen Fetcher to do their bidding.
Jennings, you saying he tap danced. You saying that he did not earn deputy sheriff. I think he may have been a detective at one time. Okay. You saying that the white folk just gave him them balls and them stripes and that he didn't earn any of that?
I say to you that he tap danced his way up the ladder, and a few contributions probably been made to every sheriff that he worked under. So in politics, you know that game better than I do, Daddy. You know how you advance in the county. You know how you advance. Look, I give you another example, a perfect example of what I'm talking about. It's when you get a Negro like Harold Collins, who have never been in a position long enough to know it, but they take that Negro from one position to another position. The assistant director of the Tillman Farm stayed there less than a year. Now the Negro is the chief administrative officer of the county. We got them in our community. And the problem that we have, we do not recognize these folks and tell the people about them. Floyd Bonner is a handkerchief head Negro. I worked with him for over 20 years, and I'm just telling you the bottom line, that's all it is. They got him, like Rick said, they cannot win. So what do? They find a handkerchief head Negro that can get along with the Democrats, and they will give him the majority of their vote. And by not getting a candidate in the race coming up from there, they can take that 80%. Okay.
You're doing the same thing that Rick did.
No, it's the truth.
Y'all giving me allegations, but you ain't giving me specifics.
Listen, do you know me? When I sit on this thing and tell you a lie that he's not a tap dancer, you know me, man. Man, you've been in radio off and on for over 20 years. We have battled together. We have laughed together. We fought together. If I tell you something, Daddy, you can take it to the bank. He's a tap dancer.
But in this particular case, because the man got stripes, got him some balls, them little stars and things, shit, Jennings, you got to show me what the tap dance. Show me when the white folk walked in there and said, here our music is for you, Floyd. Step and fetch it. Here, come on, man. Y'all ain't giving me specifics.
I'm trying to tell you, if you listen, you know the political realm. You know how the good old boy system works. You know how the handkerchief head Negro advance. I know 110 people probably were more qualified to be the sheriff as a black person than Floyd Bonner.
Why didn't
Floyd
they
Bonner is
run?
not qualified.
Wait a minute.
Look here, Floyd Bonner can't arrest nobody. If he had to physically arrest somebody, he can't arrest anybody. So why would you have a sheriff that can't arrest anybody? Why would you have an individual who can't even know about being the mayor?
Jennings, come on now. He the sheriff. He can arrest anybody he want to.
Physically. Tell him to go out there and arrest Bubba over there in North Memphis.
Come on, he the sheriff. That's what he got. Well, nigga.
No, but you know what? You know what they said, Daddy?
Come on.
In all sheriffs and in all persons, whether it's a fireman, whether it's the police or the sheriff department, all boots, if needed, need to be on the ground. Floyd Bonner can't put boots on the ground. Meaning he cannot physically do what he's doing, what he's asking other deputies to do. He's not physically doing it. He's not mentally able to do it. You ever heard him speaking? I look like somebody wrote down about I'm running for the mayor. I'm throwing my hand in the man. That was about 2 sentences. Me and you could rattle that off. I could say I'm Jennings Bernard. I'm a candidate for the mayor's office in the race of 2023, and I want you all to know that I need your support. That man, go back and play the tape.
How come you didn't? I was
Play
there.
the tape.
I ain't got to
Play
run
the tape. That's proof, Daddy. That's what he sound like.
I was there. Jennings, how many years you was on the sheriff's department?
You going in and out. I can't hear you.
Okay. How many years were you on the sheriff's department?
I was there right at 20 years.
How come you didn't run?
I didn't want to run. Matter of fact, you know what I'm saying? I understand the game. I know that they would not elect me because I'm truth to power. I'm not a step and fetcher. I don't laugh when there's nothing funny. I don't scratch my head when there's nothing doesn't itch. I don't do those things. They look for people like Floyd Bonner and others that we can call in our community that betray and misuse and abuse our people. Listen, let me give you a good status. As long as I was on the sheriff department, there has always been, if there was 9 chief deputies, 7 of them was white, and there was two deputies that were chief. What's wrong with it when you get a black sheriff? Why can't he reverse that? I heard you talk about was he supposed to do that? Hell, all the white sheriffs had done it. They put 7 chief deputies and 2 white. Why can't a black sheriff do 7 black chief deputies and 2 white? That's the reason they wouldn't elect me.
That wasn't his
choice. Is fair play, Doc.
That wasn't his choice. Jennings, thank you so much, sir.
All right, God bless you, brother. We pray before we leave Saturday.
I know that I know you and I will have many more battles on air. I've been on your show.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And I just don't agree with you. And again,
I understand that. I understand that, but if you look at it, and I use this term, if you look hard enough, you'll find that man behind the curtain is controlling your boy.
Jennings, we'll talk again before this election is over, probably several times on this. So whose camp you going to be in?
In this camp right now?
Yeah.
I don't have nobody in my camp that I think worthy at this point to be the mayor of the city of Memphis. Look at what you had. Look what you had for 5 terms with Willie Harrison. And you fought him to try to get him out with a recall. Look at what happened to A.C. Warden. He turned around, then they got rid of him. So I'm to understand, and you to know, and you know better than anyone, how these handkerchief head Negroes that we call so-called leaders, how they are. Now, I'm going to tell you something, and I would throw this out. In my opinion, right now, the strongest somebody that would be that no county government, that's been a part of county government, I would look at Van Turner right now.
Shit!
That's me.
Jennings.
I mean, you asked me. You asked me. You for Floyd Bonner?
Wait a minute.
I said, I can look at. I'm looking at Van Turner.
Tell me this, and I'm gonna let you go.
Okay.
Van Turner, running for mayor.
Okay.
Tell me why you think that Jim Strickland gave him 2 prime pieces of downtown real estate for $6,000
to accomplish the goal that they wanted to do. They did that for the reason to get that racist Nathan Bedford Forrest out of the park. So you know, Malcolm X said sometimes you got to do by any means necessary.
Jennings, listen to what you just said.
Yeah.
You're saying that the white mayor, when they got this black boy Van Turner, gave him 2 parks downtown Memphis for $6,000. So are you saying that Van Turner was bought?
I'm saying to you that Van Turner is an attorney. He went to the attorney to handle this deal, just like you and I would go to an attorney to handle. For whatever reason, I can't say. All I'm saying that he went to an attorney and the attorney worked it out and they got the deal. For whatever reason now, he went to an attorney and got it done. And the people of Memphis ought to be grateful that Nathan Bedford Forrest is not sitting down there on Union anymore.
Fuck Nathan Bedford. That statue had been down there with that white man and his dead white woman for 100 years, and then all of a sudden niggas got excited about the white man being in the park, and we got all this shit going on in Memphis, so we take the white mayor so that he can accomplish to white folk and to black folk, and to make black folks think he give a damn about that statue. He buys some niggas and give them 2 statues and 2 parks, and let that Negro go and start a non-profit organization. Jennings,
but look at it. Don't you remember? You and I was a part back in the early 80s in regard to those statues.
I gotta go. Woo.
Unknown caller.
Woo. I need a drink. Yes, who is? Oh shit! Who is this?
Press 2. To accept.
Yes,
okay.
who is this?
I've sent the caller's voicemail. At any time, you may press star to join the call. Oops, your caller just hung up. Goodbye.
My support right now is behind Floyd Bond, because I've listened to Jennings, I've listened to Rick Harrell, and I ain't heard shit concrete. Now who is this guy? Yes, who is this? Yes, who is this?
This is Warren, man. Warren, your boy that like ZZ Hill on Friday.
Oh, what's up, Warren?
You got it, man. Look, Van Turner, the same fucking Democrat that fought to get that Democrat from down, that statue of that Democrat from down there. That's who we supposed to vote for. And this same shit that Bernard Jennings talking about, all this rhetoric and accusations that, hey, give us an example, man. Give us an example, Jennings. Well, you know, handkerchief head Negroes. You trying to talk about how somebody else talk, and your stupid ass can't even pronounce the word handkerchief. You handkerchief head Negro. Man, give us an example, dude. Give us an example. What did Floyd Bonner do that was so bad? He sold out to the white man. Ain't that what this motherfucking Van Turner just did?
Yeah.
The same thing you trying to accuse Floyd Bonner of doing, that's the same thing this sovereign motherfucking Van Turner done did. This sovereign, what they call themselves, the Democrat, the Dixiecrat. And then he tried to quote Malcolm X out of all people. You dumb motherfucker. That's the wrong person to quote, because he told us back in the 60s that a Dixiecrat was the same thing as a Democrat that's been making a fool out of black people for years and years and years. What our president say, Joe Biden? If you don't know who to vote for, you ain't black. These same fucking Democrats that he wants to be in office, and they try to make this seem like a Democrat or Republican thing. Like, the people spoke. Who got voted in office for the Shelby County Sheriff? Who?
Floyd Bonner.
Floyd Bonner. The people spoke, man. I swear, Bernard Jennings, that motherfucker know he light my fire because he's a stupid motherfucker. And Floyd, Fayette, I'm out of here, man.
All right, Warren. Thank you, bro. Thank you. interview all of them. You think they can stand the pressure? See, I could call the sheriff. His number's about Rolodex. But to answer allegations, and you really don't have allegations, because with allegations, at least you say this happened. These are assumptions. These are mindsets. No, I'm not gonna call every black man a handkerchief head. Now I know a lot of these handkerchief head motherfuckers. So what I'm hearing, when I hear Rick Harold talk, and I'm gonna pull Rick shit and find out why Rick left, and I can do it, why Rick left was he asked to retire. Motherfucker, you don't want to play ball in our office, get you a ball and go over in your lot, in your backyard. Are we going to say in this year, I don't want to hear no accusations. I want to hear proof. I want you to say that on May 3rd, such and such and such and such, Floyd Bonner took money from this white man, this black woman. Give us facts. Say, I don't like him. And both of these guys, Genesis and I have had major battles. We fought some of the biggest in the city together, and then we've been on opposite sides of the table, like we're on this. But he's a former employee of the Sheriff's Department. Rick Harold, former employee of the Sheriff's Department. Woo! Damn. All right. Let me take a quick break. Then we'll come back and I'll open the phone lines and let you talk, y'all. Praise the Lord.
Ain't nothing changed. Ain't nothing changed. Trust the Swearingen name. Go out and vote. Jenna Swearingen, Washington. For District 4. Ain't nothing changed. You can trust the Swearingen name. Go out and vote. Jenna Swearingen, Washington. Down in District 4, Swearingen running again. The Swearingen name you can trust the way it's always been. Working for the people is what Jenna would do. Vote Jenna Swearingen, Washington, we counting on you. I know you're happy with the move made in District 4. Vote Jenna Swearingen, Washington, and keep getting more. Candidate for the people, you can't go wrong. Make the right vote now and legacy lives on. Ain't nothing changed. You can trust the Swearingen name. Go out and vote Jenna Swearingen, Washington. Ain't nothing changed. You can trust the Swearingen name. Go out and vote Jenna Swearingen, Washington.
Paid for by the committee to elect Jana Swearingen, Washington, City Council District 4, Juliet Wydell Pittman, Treasurer.
On November the 8th, the citizens of Memphis will elect a city court judge. And you don't want someone who is just a name on the ballot, but a name that is experienced in the practice of law and has a thorough knowledge of the law. That's why the only name to consider is Latrina Davis Ingram. Attorney Ingram has a passion for community service and public policy, which began when she served as a legislative assistant to U.S. Representative Harold Ford in Washington, D.C., and later as Chief of Staff for both Harold Sr. and Harold Jr. Most recently, in the wake of George Floyd's murder, Attorney Ingram spearheaded the concept of creating a legal justice task force for the Ben F. Jones chapter of the National Bar Association, which she currently co-chairs and has chaired in the past. Attorney Ingram also worked to successfully secure the release of inmate Purvis Payne from death row. Attorney Ingram has practiced law for over 25 years. She's a member of the NAACP, the Memphis Bar Association, the Tennessee Bar Association, the Alpha Kappa sorority. She's been married over 26 years and is a mother of 2 children. Latrina Davis Ingram has prepared herself to become city court judge. Vote for someone who has a track record of service to this community and not someone who doesn't even know where the track is. On November 8th, vote Latrina Davis Ingram for judge. Early voting starts October 19th through November the 3rd. Paid for by the committee to elect Latrina Davis Ingram, Latosha Jones, treasurer.
Over the last years, Democrats and Republicans in Tennessee have been running afoul when it comes to our liberties. Good people of all races, sexes, and backgrounds have suffered through lockdowns, business closures, taxes, and the criminalization of nonviolent offenses. I say it's time for change. It's time to get the government off our backs, give all individuals more control over their lives, and focus on people rather than politics. It's time to start the revolution.
My name is LaMichael Wilson, Libertarian candidate for Tennessee governor.
Politicians in the state of Tennessee only want you to vote Democratic or Republican, but you don't have to. Vote for LaMichael Wilson. In fact, state politicians would not even put his name on the ballot, even though he is a certified candidate for the office of governor. Write in the name LaMichael Wilson. Vote for him for governor of the state of Tennessee on November 8th. Early voting is already going on until November the 3rd. By the way, one of the biggest things on his platform is the legalization of marijuana in the state of Tennessee. Paid for by friends of LaMichael Wilson for Governor LaMichael Wilson, treasurer. Do you need a custom designed t-shirt made for any occasion and you don't know where to go? Well, you want to call D2G Screenshots, owned by my good friend John Olam. John specializes in direct-to-garment printing. You can put anything on a t-shirt that you can take a picture of. You just snap it, send it, and wear it. No design is too hard for John. John will fix your t-shirts up in a matter of days and have it back to you. Whether it's for your business, whether it's for your community organization, whether it's for your girls' night out, whether you've got a motto or a theme that you want the world to know about, John Olam and D2G is the place to go. In fact, he's been doing the Cussing Pastor t-shirts now for a number of years, so I strongly recommend him. Call 279-0434. That's area code 901-279-0434. John got you. One of the biggest excitements in life is traveling. Going to the airport and flying anywhere in the world that you want to go. Whether it's Bora Bora or Dubai, or getting on a cruise ship and sailing away to someplace that you've always wanted to go.
Well, let Arlene Steele make your dream vacation come true. Arlene can tailor make your dream vacation come into a reality. Whether you want to go to Asia, Africa, Europe, the Caribbean, or any else on the planet that you want to visit. Stop dreaming about your vacation and wake up and call Arlene Steele and let her help you make it become true. Call her right now at 708-232-8928. 708-232-8928 or visit her website at lilmisstravel.com.
It's lunchtime, and I'm inviting you to eat at one of the places that I eat. Crumpy's Hot Wings Midtown. Man, that's a brand that's been in the Memphis area for over 32 years. Located at 1607 Madison Avenue in Midtown. And man, ooh, I'm gonna have me some lunch. Love this chicken. Let me dip a little bit of this chicken in here. Fried green tomatoes. Man, this is good. And I'm inviting you, if you're in the Midtown area, you're downtown Memphis, if you work in the hospitals, you work downtown, you can get as many pieces of chicken as you want. From 5 pieces all the way to 100 pieces. And look, and just looking at here, they get all various flavors. Sweet red chili, honey garlic, sweet teriyaki, zesty lemon pepper, and it goes on. They also have hush puppies. They also have fish. They've got all types of burgers and all types of sandwiches. So for your lunch, the place that you need to go is the place that I come to, and that is Crumpy's Midtown. Y'all excuse me, I ain't got no mouths for they come eating this chicken. Look, if you spend $20, they will deliver to you. They've got, let's see who they got. They got Grubhub. They got, I'm eating this chicken now. This chicken good now. Uber Eats and DoorDash. And guess what? They're open 7 days a week. Monday through Thursdays from 10:30 a.m. to 10 o'clock at night. Fridays and Saturdays from 10:30 until 2 a.m. And on Sundays from 11 o'clock until 7 p.m. Get out of church and come by Crumpy's, a name that has been in Memphis for over 32 years. Chicken, French fries, fried green tomatoes. Y'all think how thick that is? An accessory of anything else that you want to eat. Come on, join the custom pastor at Crumpy's Hot Wings Midtown. And as I heard somebody say once, you sure will be glad you did. Boy, that's a hell of a commercial right there. Your commercial can be on my page as well, on my show, and it's going to be up on my Facebook page, both of them, later on tonight. Oh, I needed a break after those calls. Don't forget about Jones Healthcare, and if you're aching at anything, I use it. My knees have not been hurting in probably about the last 2 weeks.
because I massaged it in my knees 2 weeks ago. But she's had many strokes. I think several this week. She is in the hospital. Your order is still coming. Her husband is going to fill the orders. Just go to the website at ondemandpainrelief.com. Woo. Yeah. Did y'all see I've added a drone to my production? Yeah, you probably saw it on the 901 mattress. It's also on there. And that's to let the folks know exactly where you are located. Ooh. All right. The telescope channel, you about to go? All right. Lines are open. What time is it? Because I'm leaving at 9 o'clock. All right. Yeah, we heard nothing but speculations tonight. No real facts. No real facts. And I guess the show started off with, is Joe Brown electable? Would Joe Brown make a better mayor than Floyd Bowman? Any of these other persons that's running, Van Turner, Karen Camper, Paul Young. Now I think there's all the blacks as of right now. No whites, and I've heard that some of the whites that were intending to run, because you're getting a strong candidate like Floyd Bowman in the race, that a lot of them are backing down, because this is a race that's going to take money, advertising dollars. Advertising. They've got to put it out. They've got to advertise and market themselves. Billboards, mail outs, the Thaddeus Matthews Show. So, what is your view on this? 901-231-9239. Okay. That's the number. 901-231-9239.
Unknown caller.
I'll get somebody out of town calling me. Yes, go ahead.
Hey, Pastor. How you doing?
Go ahead.
Hey, why it seem like to me, right?
Are you in Memphis?
You talk about all the politicians that don't advertise with kids.
Sir! God damn it. Do you live in Memphis?
Yes, sir.
You live in Memphis?
No, sir.
Okay, so why are you calling me on
But it seems like you talk about all the politicians that don't pay advertising with you.
Sir.
It seems like you on their back because they're not paying advertising with you. They're not spending money with you. That's what it seems like to me.
Okay.
Every time you get on the show, every time you talk.
Oh, yeah, motherfucker, yes. If a motherfucker ain't spending no money with me, I don't give a fuck about it. But if you out of town, motherfucker, who gives a fuck?
Unknown caller.
Shit. Oh, shit. Who are you dumb motherfuckers? Go ahead.
This is Matt Davis.
Yes.
I don't think Judge Brown would make a good mayor. But one thing I did learn tonight.
What?
you will have people working for you and hating on you at the same time. The first guy called you, he danced all around every question that you asked him. The second guy was doing the same thing. What Mr. Bunner look like trying to arrest somebody when he got officers to do that for him?
Yeah.
I think Floyd Bunner would make a good mayor, but he always gonna have those haters gonna be hating on him. You take care, Mr. Matthews.
All right. Yeah. They just hating on the sheriff. And at the proper time, the sheriff will be on the show. He'll be on the show. But I want to hear from someone that can tell me why.
Unknown caller.
Joe Brown is electable.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Go ahead.
Thaddeus, how you doing?
Fine. Who is this?
This is Matthew. I know you was talking about the mayor race, but I just wanted a little knowledge from you.
Sir, is it about the mayor's race?
No, sir.
So what you need some knowledge for? Did you go to school?
Yeah, I did go to school. I just wanted to know why is it that we don't have a stand your ground law like Florida or?
Sir, that's not what I'm talking about tonight.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
Damn. (901-231-9239). Y'all know I don't work on Friday nights, so I'll be back Monday and Tuesday night. I'll be in Miami Wednesday. Whew. And then I'll see if I can buy enough Wi-Fi to try to do the show sitting on the balcony of my balcony suite on the boat. Whew. Lord have mercy. Whew. All right. The line's open. Ain't but a few more minutes now. And again, but won't ask, is not sure about money. Motherfuckers, don't you see all them commercials? Yeah, damn right it's about money. This ain't no social program. I'm just doing it for this ain't no Sesame Street channel. I'm doing this for no goddamn public interest. I'm doing this to get Monty's. Shit, you can't make me shame that I work for Monty's. What the fuck you work at Crystal's for, motherfucker? Shit, Monty's. Ugh. 20 minutes before the hour of 9 o'clock. You best to come on and get on in here. 901-231-9239. What's your view on this? Okay. What's your view on this? Why wouldn't you vote for Floyd Bunner? Did you hear anything in those two conversations in Rick Harrell and Jennings Bernard? Did you hear anything that would keep you from voting for Floyd Bond. Yeah, you're right. National Radio, Channel 10 is about money too. They get grants and stuff. So it's all of this is about monkeys. Did you hear anything? Did they say anything? No, and you know I don't do no motherfucker that calls with a blocked number. I don't do that. We heard no facts. And at the proper time, the sheriff will address all of this. I'm going to invite Van Turner. Whoever, I didn't know who Paul Young was. I think he was the chamber or somebody. I didn't know who he was about 2-3 months ago. I know his dad was a preacher. His dad just died. So, I don't know. Well, if you ain't got nothing, you're going to talk about corruption. Tell me what was corrupt. What was the corrupt act? I'm going to hold it close to my side. That's chicken shit. Rick, I'm going to have to get you a pair of these here. That was bitch shit. You need a pair of panties. No, you might need these here with the logo. Huh. But I do want to know, and I'm looking forward to interviewing Joe Brown and anybody else that is running for this office. Why should we vote for you? Why? He has a right to run. Anybody that wants to run has a right to do it. But at the same token, can you win? Can you raise the dollars to market yourself? Or are you just in a race? You're just another name in the race. All right, ain't nobody calling. I will be off until Monday night, unless something major happens in the city tomorrow, and I don't expect nothing major to happen. If you want to check me with the Benson Blues, you know where to go, don't you? If you live in Mississippi, you got me. You got me on your various radio stations. I'm on 4 radio stations in Mississippi. Get at me. Or go to the TuneIn app. And you can get me on the TuneIn app. Go to WAGR 102.5. All right, y'all. Play a couple of these commercials, and I'll see y'all in the morning on the radio.
Unknown caller.
Pastor, you know, are you looking for good furniture to just relax in, or a good mattress to roll in the hay with, or as the young folks say, to get busy in? Well, the place to go is 901 Home Furniture and Mattress, located at 7215 Winchester Road, right across from them other folk that you can go see what they got and come across the street and have their deal beat. At 901, they have every type of furniture piece that you need. They got recliners, they've got sofas, they've got end tables, they've got everything you need. In fact, if you want to put some nice pictures up on the wall, they have that at 901 Furniture and Mattress. One of the biggest features that they have at the 901 is a massage and vibrating chair. It reduces your stress and your anxiety. It eases your back and your neck pain. It even improves your sleep and increases your circulation and range of motion. And ladies, I bet you never had a vibrator this big. At 901, they have mattresses of all types. And I'm talking about name brand mattresses and beds. Ooh, I like this bed I'm in right now. It's vibrating. And guess what? Ladies and gentlemen, any position you want the bed to be in any position you want to be in, you need to go to 901 and get this mattress right here, or get any of the vast mattresses that they have. The best prices on furniture and mattresses is found at 901 Furniture and Mattresses. In fact, when you come in and tell them that you listen to the Thaddeus Matthews Show, you get the Cousin Pastor discount. Just spin the wheel, and wherever it lands, you get a discount. Remember, credit is not an option. You can get approved for up to $5,000 credit, no matter how bad your credit is, but we hope that it's good or fairly well, but you're still going to be accepted at 901. No credit is needed. So when you're looking for good furniture or a good mattress, the only place to go where you get the best discounts is 901 Home Furniture and Mattresses. They're located again at 7215 Winchester Road, or give them a call at 901-279-8279. That's 901-279-8279.
It's the Cousin Pastor Christmas Blues Show, and you're invited, featuring Wes Love, plus O.B. Buchanan, Grammy Award winner Bobby Rush, and you've seen her on stage as one of Bobby Rush's dancers. Now hear her sing with Bobby, introducing Miss Lowe.
Take my love, take my heart, my body, my soul.
Cousin Pastor Christmas Blues Show, Christmas Eve, Saturday, December 24th, 8 p.m. at La Place Ballroom and Event Center, 5841 Sycamore View in Summer, right behind Church's Chicken. Wes Love, O.B. Buchanan,
I like it, baby, when I'm getting it face down.
Bobby Rush with Miss Lowe. Awesome. Tickets are $40 in advance, $50 at the door, $65 for VIP. A limited amount of VIP seats will be sold. Tables are $500 for a seating of 9. Tickets are on sale at CousinPastor.com at 901 Furniture, 7215 Winchester Road. Don't wait till the last minute, because these tickets will sell fast.